Hi everybody, my name is Stephanie Taylor. Welcome to our presentation, which is all about the plan and the opportunity with Forever Living. I would just like to just tell you a little bit about me before we get started so that you know who I am and where I'm coming from. I've been with Forever now for just over 12 years. Prior to that, I was in the Royal Air Force as an engineer, and then I worked in the fitness industry. And it was when I was working in the fitness industry that I came across Forever. And the reason is I was working 4 part-time jobs trying to earn a full-time income because unless you're training a celebrity, then the income isn't very good, really, to be honest, in the fitness industry. So I was working 4 part-time jobs trying to earn the equivalent of what I was earning before. And when I saw Forever, I thought, oh, this could be job number 5. But what I quickly realised is actually it was going to be able to give me what I wanted out of life. So I got stuck in, and after 6 months, I gave up 2 of my part-time jobs, and after 18 months, I gave up all of my jobs, and I've been able to earn a decent income from my Forever Living business ever since. I have a 9-year-old son now, and I'm one of those lucky mums who can start work after 9 o'clock, finish before 3 o'clock, and have all the school holidays off as well. So if that's something that you're looking for, you've come to the right place. So what's going to happen now? Well, I'm just going to take you through the plan with Forever, a little bit of background, and then the plan. Now, you should have seen some information before you reach this point, so you should have a little bit of a background. Maybe you've watched our video, which is on the website, a DVD, or maybe you've sat down over a cup of coffee and had a chat with somebody about Forever. So you're sort of halfway there. So this is going to put a bit more meat on the bones. If you're a vegetarian, it's going to put a few more lentils in the pie for you. So without further ado, I'm going to go over to my screen share, and I'm going to get started. Okie dokie. Here we go. Let's just put this in full view, and we can go from here. Fantastic. Okay, so here we go. Forever is about change. If you want something different, you need to do something different, and this is our company mantra. You can't change your life if you don't change your thinking. So let's have a little quick look as to where we are, who we are, where we're based, and a bit of background. So an American company, been in existence now for nearly 35 years. The people who started the company are still in place today. They have vision to help ordinary people like you and me become very successful and have the opportunity to earn a great deal of money. From small beginnings, we actually now are trading in 150 countries and have a turnover of $2.6 billion, and that's all underpinned by assets of $1.5 billion. It's a cash-rich and debt-free company, which means that if you're going to put your time and effort into this, the company is going to be here. It's here to stay. It's not, you know, one of these companies that just exists on the internet. It's around to stay. So your bonuses that you earn will always be paid. We are in the health and wellness sector. We're riding a huge growth phase now at the moment. More and more people now are wanting to live longer, healthier, more active lives without depending on pharmaceutical drugs and all the side effects that come with those. And also, of course, you've got the baby boomers now who are getting to an age where they are concerned about living a long, healthy and active life, which is why we are having phenomenal growth at the moment. Here we go. That's a quick sales chart. This just really goes to show that we've grown through 2 world recessions. In fact, we're in another one now, and we're having the best growth that we have ever had. So in the UK, we've actually grown year on year by 30%. That's 2013 on 2012, and we're right slap bang in the middle of a recession. Forever is a company that excels in recessions. People are looking for ways of making extra money. So, you know, who wouldn't? People are worried about their future, their security. So they're attracted to companies like this. So we need to make the most of it right now. In the UK, we've been around for 20 years. We have sales now of over £40 million, but don't worry, you haven't missed the boat. We know if we can penetrate our market, by just 2%, we'll be doing £100 million a year. And when we do that, there will be a lot of people making a lot of money. And my question to you is, do you want to be one of them? We're a company that is heavily regulated in an industry that is heavily regulated now. We have the Investors in People Award, which it comes from a government body, and it shows basically that we take care of our staff, and we invest a lot in training, and other people who want to get that award come to us to have a look at what we do. We are also award-winning members of the Direct Selling Association. They're just the people who make sure that we comply with UK law, and we're also allowed to carry the Office of Fair Trading's logo too. So, you know, heavily regulated, no scams here. It's a fantastic company. So why have we been successful? Well, I'm sure you will realise that the best form of advertising is word of mouth, and that is exactly what we do. You know, the power of networking from person to person is phenomenal. We have a growth now in home-based businesses. Social media has taken on networks like never before. Now is the time where people can reach out and connect with other people, and that's what we're doing. We are in network marketing, which means we need to find a network and we need to market to that network. So we need to supply products directly to our consumers. And what are the benefits of doing this? Well, you know, you're only limited by your own thinking. You can actually earn whatever you believe you are worth, and that income is willable to your children as well, or to whoever you would like to will it to. We have lots of busy people who get started in Forever, and they get started within the nooks and crannies of their daily lives. This is such a part-time, flexible business, you know, and then you can jump into it full-time when you're ready. We have lots of training and support. We have lots of this online, so people can learn online, fantastic learning online systems. And you decide what you want to do and where you want to go, and we'll put a plan in place with you to help you get there. Your opportunity is global. You know, you're not just limited to your street, your neighborhood, your country even. Any one of Forever's countries that we have a head office in, any one of those 150 countries, you can build a business in. And if we're not there and you want to get started and, you know, create a buzz, and you never know, Forever may open up there. You get the opportunity to take part in our what's called Chairman's Bonus scheme, which is a share of the company's profits at the end of the year, you know, checks that range from £2,000 perhaps up to, you know, over 500,000 and more, much more. We have the opportunity to go on our car plan program, and there's lots of opportunity to travel globally if that's what you like to do. And on top of that, there's lots of recognition, prizes, and it's a fun way of making a living. So what is it that we actually do? Well, we use the products. You need to use the products. You can purchase them from the company at a discount. You need to become your own best customer. So the more you use, the more you'll sell, because you'll gain the benefits, and then you share those benefits with the people that you meet and the people that you know. Talk about them, and you develop a handful of customers, sort of 20 to 30 regular customers. There's no need to sell to everybody in the world. And then you build a team. Talk to people just like you who are looking for something, looking for a way of making an income, looking for job security, looking for a fantastic future. Talk to them about what Forever has to offer, and share the opportunity and find your first key team members by working the simple cycle, which we'll go through in a minute. And then you just coach others to do exactly the same. That's it. That is your job description in Forever. So let's have a look at our team building cycle. What do we do? Well, who do you know? You know, in your mobile phone, I reckon that you have at least 60 contacts in there. Write them down. Create a database of every single person that you have ever met, ever known in your life. And then you'll be adding to that on a daily basis as you come into contact with new people. You will never run out of people. And then it's a case of showing our business in bite-sized chunks. You know, we don't show them everything all at once. You need to just do little bits at a time. So the first thing would be to contact them. just to invite them to come and have a look. It's not a presentation on the phone, it's just to invite them to come and have a look, and they might want to come and meet you and have a cup of coffee with you just to have a quick overview. You might wish to send them the DVD or maybe a website to have a look at, or they may want to come round to your house to have a look at our fantastic products in what we call a product launch. If they're interested from that point on, the next step is for them to come along to a business presentation. Now, this is what we're doing right now. This is called a business presentation. Now, you can either do this in a hotel with a group of people, you can do it one-on-one, or as we're doing here, you can show them online. When they've made that decision to get happily involved with Forever, then it's a case of taking action, registering with the company, and to start building their business. First of all, we want to know what that person's goals are. Then we put a plan in place, plug them into some training, and help them go round the wheel. So the wheel just goes round again with them. And the more times you go round that wheel, the more people you will introduce to your team, and the quicker you go round it, the faster that will happen. But it all depends on why. Why do you want to do this? What are you looking for? What is it that made you watch this video? Is it pension? Is it wanting to be your own boss? School fees? Financial freedom? Debt-free? You know, so many people have so much debt on credit cards. It's just painful. Do you want to just work from home? Do you want to come from contribution and help others to be successful? Or is it more time? You know, I think most people are time driven. Most people these days are time starved and do this business because they want to get back more time. But you do have to find the nooks and crannies in your very busy life and put in the time to get the time out at the other end. So what do we do? Well, let's just say, for example, you have 10 hours to build a business. Now, it may be that you meet somebody else who, like you, also has 10 hours to build a business. It might be that somebody you know has less time, 5 hours, that's great, but you may meet people who have more time to build a business. So as you can see here, we've got people with 20 hours, 30 hours, 50 hours. But if you teach everyone to do the same thing, develop 20 to 30 customers and find 5 key people and then coach the system, your business will multiply. And this is called time leverage, or multiplication of your time. Because if you think about it now, you've only worked 10 hours here, but there's been 125 hours worked in your business. Now, this is how any business works. You know, this is how shops manage to stay open 24/7. You know, you couldn't just do it with one person. Time leverage is where it's at. And that's exactly what we do. So how do you get paid? Well, you can get paid just purely through retailing the products. That makes sense. I think most people understand that. You sell a product, you get an income. And depending on how much of that you do, you can earn between £200 and £400 on a monthly basis. Or you might want to become a business leader where you get commissions or override commissions on the sales that your team generates, and that can be anywhere from £800 to £2,000 a month. Or you might want to go on and be a business developer, helping people set up teams of people all around the world, and you can earn anything from £2,000 to £20,000 plus per month. You know, it's how big is your thinking? Do you think big? We're going to go into some rather digital information here now. So if maths and numbers are not your thing, please don't go into a panic here, because Forever will pay you anyway. If you just use the products, talk to people, show the opportunity to people, share the products with people, coach that, Forever will take care of the money. But just so for those of you who want to know how it actually works, here's the number bit. Okay, now every single product in the company is given what's called a case credit value, and that case credit value is the same no matter where you live. Okay, so for example, a bottle of gel there is 0.102 case credits. So if you purchased a range of products and the total value of those case credits was 1 case credit, the wholesale value would be £141 in the UK, and then when those customers buy those products from you, you will receive £200, so therefore your profit is £60. That's the first way we get paid, that 30% wholesale to retail markup or discount, whichever way you want to look at it. So if you think about it, case credits is just a measure of volume, a measure of sales volume in your business. And the reason we have that is because we operate out of so many different countries. So, you know, you don't really want to be dealing in different currencies all the time. What we teach people to do is to do 4 of these case credits each month. And how do we do that? Well, we use some ourselves, we get some customers, retail to those customers, and we recruit people. Each time you recruit a new person, the company credits you with 2 case credits. Okay, so a bit more detail. How do we get started? Well, the first thing to do is to register with the company. Fill in your business building license, which gives you the opportunity to business build internationally. It doesn't cost anything to get involved with the company. There's no subscription fees or joining fees, nothing like that. You just register with the company, and then you're able to purchase products first of all at a 15% discount. And the best way to get started, certainly here in the UK, is to get what we call our new distributor pack, our NDP pack. So this is heavily discounted. It's a great value for money, and it immediately gives you 2 case credits so that you move up to the position of assistant supervisor. And then you can purchase products at 30% discount instead of 15%, and you also get a 5% bonus or cashback bonus, that's what I like to call it, at the end of the month on all the sales that you've achieved. Now, if you're not in the UK, each country has its own unique way of getting started. So it may be that you have a different starter kit wherever you are. So what I'd like you to do is talk to the person who's given you this information and ask them to find out what is the best way to get started in your country. Okay, how do we move up the plan? Well, it's very easy. You just recruit people and help people do 4 case credits each month. So let's look at the first picture there. There's you on the left-hand side of the screen there as you're looking at it. Let's say you recruit 3 people, and all 4 of you now do 4 case credits in 1 month. That's 16. If you do the same again the second month, then you've done 32. In fact, you've overshot your promotion. As soon as you hit 25 case credits, you will become a supervisor. What does that mean to you? Well, it means you get a pay rise. Instead of getting a 5% cashback bonus now, you get 8%. And you also get overrides on your team's sales. And what does that mean? It basically means you can probably earn around about £250 a month. Now, I know it doesn't sound like an awful lot, but this is where it starts. If you can build a supervisor business and teach other people how to build a supervisor business, you will progress up the plan. So think about finding 3 to 5 key people and moving forward that way. Okay, next, if you're moving up the plan, help some of your people become supervisors just like you. Recruit some more people into your team and do 75 case credits as a whole group over any 2 consecutive months, and you'll be an assistant manager, now on 13%. So that's 13% of your own sales, plus the fact you get 5%, 8%, 3%, whatever it is, override in sales commission on any of the products that are ordered by your team members, all of them. It doesn't matter whose group they're in. So typically with 10 to 15 people in the team, your income would be around about £600 per month, okay? But I'm sure you want more. So let's have a look at how we move up to our top level, which is manager. And manager is someone who's done 120 case credits over 2 months. So it might be 50 1 month and 70 the next. But the way you do that is by helping your team members move up the plan too. So help more people become supervisors. They'll do 25 over 2 months. Help someone become an assistant manager. They'll do 75. Help more people just join. You do some yourself. You help your supervisors move up, and you know you can do 120 case credits over 2 months easily. So 15 to 25 people in your team, and you're looking at £800 to £2,000 a month. You're now on the highest bonus payout, which is 18% as a cashback bonus, and you're going to get all the other overrides as well from Forever because of your team's sales. I must just point out, actually, all these bonuses are paid by Forever the company. We don't take anything away from people. It comes from Forever. You buy products from Forever and Forever pay you. Okay, so what happens now? Well, if you want to become a business developer, you need to go on and help some of your team members become managers too. So you're a manager, you help someone else become a manager, help someone else become a manager, and help someone else become a manager. As you can see here, you've now got what we call our Flow Mojo manager leg. So you've recruited someone who's recruited someone who's recruited someone, and each person there has got to the position of manager with their own manager business. So if you can imagine there, Flo is turning over approximately £15,000 with her team, not just her on her own, with her team. And then Mo has her own team, and Mo's doing the same, and Joe has his own team, and Joe's doing the same. You're going to get paid the percentages as shown there, 6%, 3% and 2%, and you are going to earn between £1,650, £2,000 perhaps, just on royalty income. This is called royalty, and this is what's willable to your children. Plus, you're also going to have people in your team who are not yet managers, so you're going to be earning as well the incomes as you were earning before from those people who haven't moved up to that level. So, you know, you can think that roughly each manager that you develop is worth about £1,000 a month to you. And although we only build 3 levels deep in managers, you can build as many frontline to you as possible. So just imagine if you had more. What if you had 2? Well, you think each manager is worth £2,000 a month to you? Sorry, each manager is worth £1,000 a month to you. 2 managers, that's £2,000, plus the other business that you've got going on that have not yet reached manager, plus other things as well. You know, you're always building. As a senior manager, you can expect to earn anywhere between £29,000 and perhaps £61,000 per annum, per year. Okay. To get to the soaring manager position, you need to get 5 personally sponsored managers. And you can see a soaring manager would earn between 45 and 140. This is where it's at. If you want to really be successful, you need to think of yourself as a business developer and help people get to that manager level. A sapphire has 9, 75 to 168,000. A diamond sapphire has 17, 140 to 288,000. And then a diamond has 25, 270,000 to no limits, really. So, you know, it's whether you think you can or whether you think you can't. What do you believe that you are worth? Given time, I believe anybody can achieve anything. So, where do you see yourself? As it says at the bottom there, people don't need wages, they need an income, and that is so, so true. Here in the UK, we have a diamond manager couple who earn 4 times that much. 4 times that much. But you know, it's not an overnight success. They've worked diligently and patiently for the last 18 odd years. So, you know, don't expect to be at this level next week. Okay? On top of that, we have the icing on the cake. We have Chairman's Bonus, which is a very exciting program. Get to manager, help someone else in your team get to manager, reach a certain level of criteria for the incentive, and you could be picking up one of these checks. And you can see there our diamond managers at the top, Jane Leach and John Curtis, in this picture picked up a check of just over £500,000, and that's in addition to their monthly bonuses. You can also qualify for the car program. We don't give you a car, you get the money, and it's up to you what you want to spend it on. But most people like to go and buy themselves a new car. And if you like travel, free travel in a different destination every year, then we have lots of travel incentives too. Lots of people have just come back from Hawaii. Next year there's a trip to Lake Tahoe in California, which we're all looking forward to. And we've also got an all expenses paid trip to London. And certainly if you are not in the UK and listening to this, that's going to be very exciting. It's going to be a fantastic event, and you could qualify to come to London, all expenses paid, stay in a fabulous hotel and have the time of your life. Okay, so who does things like this. What backgrounds are these people? You're probably thinking, oh, they're amazing salespeople. No, they're not. Jane Leach and John Curtis, the diamond managers there, he was a surveyor, she was a sheep farmer. Dr. Sylvia Chukwuemeka, we're getting loads and loads now of very professional people entering the business. She was a medical doctor. Natalie Healy, a single mum, worked very hard to give her 2 children the most fantastic of lifestyles. We have Juliana Woods, and we have Tina and Craig Gillis, all, you know, ordinary people achieving extraordinary success. Andy Waring, Vivian Bernard, you know, they are people who've been in forever a while now, but just look at the size of that check that they've picked up there. Phenomenal. So anybody can do this business. Anybody. But the company wouldn't be any good unless the products stacked up. You know, Forever is the world's largest grower and producer of aloe vera and beehive-based products. We're the best in the world, and if we weren't, we certainly couldn't have the sort of global success that we have had. Our marketplace, well, our products are in, you know, we're not just looking for women of a certain age. You know, we have products for men, for women, for children, and animals. Massive, massive market. And we have products for personal care, for weight management, sports performance, skin care, for mobility, people who are interested in nutrition, and as I said, the animals as well. So, you know, we've got a massive, massive, massive marketplace. So what's so special about Forever's products? Well, as I said, we're the world's #1 grower and producer of aloe. Our products are the best of the best. They are superior quality products. They're safe. They're natural. You know, we don't use insecticides, pesticides, as you can see there. Our aloe is as close to the living aloe as you can possibly get, because it's been stabilized naturally and transported around the world, and when you open the bottle it is, and it has been tested to be exactly the same nutritionally as if you just broke open a raw leaf and drank the gels straight out of the raw leaf. You don't have to be an expert to be good in Forever, because we have experts at our fingertips. We have Dr. Peter Atherton, as you can see there in the centre of the screen. He is the world's leading expert on aloe vera. We have David Urch, who's a vet. We have Dawn Parker, who is a beautician, skincare specialist and nutritionist. So all of these qualified professionals, they not only have built successful businesses in Forever, but they're also there to answer any questions that we might have. But most importantly, we have a 60-day money-back guarantee. So that means you can quite comfortably say to your people, look, try it. I don't know if it'll work for you, but if it doesn't, you get your money back. What have you got to lose? And the company back us up on that. If you're not in the UK, or you may be interested in this anyway, we have various seals of approval, as you can see down at the bottom. Most importantly, we have the Islamic seal of approval. Our products are kosher rated, not tested on animals, and we also have the Halal seal of approval too. So our products can be used by absolutely anybody. Our business in a box is our new distributor pack, and it's the quickest way to get you onto that position of assistant supervisor, so that you can start earning the 5% cashback, and also you can purchase products from the company at 30% discount. So, you know, you're going to be using those products, or these products, for yourself. You're going to become your own best customer. So you get a whopping 30% discount in order to be able to do that. Inside there is a free business literature pack as well, with all the stationery that you're going to need to start your business up. And in the UK, it's £199.75. But will it work for you? Well, I don't know is the answer to that question. Are you prepared to work for it, really, is the way we should phrase it. Well, we know it will if you take it seriously. This is just like any other business. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's something that requires hard work. It requires a bit of focus, effort, and more than anything, commitment. Just like any other new venture, but the rewards are there. You know, there's nobody saying to you, you can't earn this, you can't earn that, you have to wait for so-and-so to leave their job before you can have a promotion. You know, you can go as fast or as slow as you want. You can earn exactly what you believe you are worth. Are you the sort of person who's self-motivated, or do you need to be told what to do? Because if you need to be told what to do, you won't be successful in forever. You need to be the sort of person who gets off their own backside and actually does something. You need to be creative, and you need to be willingly. You need to work with willingly with the person who is who introduces you to this business. But you know, they're not your boss. They will be your biggest cheerleader. They will support you every step of the way, and they will really help you as best they can, but they won't be telling you what you should and shouldn't be doing. Okay, are you prepared to tell everyone what you are doing? You've got to be your own shop. Your business hangs on your ability to talk to people. So don't keep it a secret. Tell everybody what it is that you are doing. You need to be coachable, and you need to attend all the relevant training that you can get on. Be a student sponge. When you first start this business, learn absolutely everything, but don't be afraid to go and speak to everybody about what it is that you're doing. But you know, learn and build your business at the same time. Are you willing to think big and dream big and set goals for yourself and your family? You know, you probably did think big when you were a kid, but you've probably had all of that squashed out of you by peers, parents, teachers saying you'll never amount to anything. Well, we're saying you can. So think big, dream big, and the world will be your oyster with forever. You've got to have a great attitude. You know, are you a can-do or a can't-do person? We're looking for can-do people. You know, we're looking for people who really see the glass half full rather than the glass half empty. But if you're a glass half empty person, don't worry, we have a great training program to change you from a glass half empty to a glass half full. You've got to get committed, as I said earlier. You've got to get committed to put in the time to become successful. You've got to get committed to doing the basics, which is finding those regular customers, building your team, and developing those 5 key people. So don't be average. Why be average? Why just take what you're given? Why not step out and do something different and be the person that you always knew you could be, and indeed go for greatness? So from what you've seen so far, it's either, yes, I'm really excited and I want to do this, in which case, get registered. The person who's shown you this video or sent you this link will send you a link that you can apply to get started and order your new distributor pack, or they will send you an application form for you to do it that way. It might be, no, it looks great, but it's not for me. We won't understand you really, but we'll accept it. But what we do hope is that you want to get your hands on some of these amazing products, because I know that everybody wants to lead a healthy and active life. So get your hands on some of our products and just see how good they are. And maybe you can come back later. You know, we never shut the door for good, so if it's not for you, maybe just now is not a good time. So come back and ask us again. Or it might be maybe you've still got some questions. I hope you haven't got questions. Please watch this video again if you've still got some questions. Maybe you can get them answered. Maybe you pick up something that you missed. Please get your questions answered from the person who's shown you this video too, all right? And once you've got them answered to your satisfaction, then come and join us. You know, come and get happily involved and see what we do. So there we go. Get registered, get started, order your new pack, and plan your meeting with your, what we call your sponsor, the person who is going to be looking after you. Plan your meeting, set your goals, and dare to dream. And we're right back to where we were at the beginning. You can't change your life if you don't change your thinking. Okay, I know that we have given you enough information here to change your thinking, and who knows, by getting involved with Forever, you may just change your life. All right, that's the end of the video. I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. I'll just see if I can get back onto my little screen here so you can actually see me. Maybe not. Maybe that one's disappeared, who knows? Okay, fantastic. Oh yes, here I am. Okay, so thank you very much for giving up your time. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the world of Forever very soon. Thank you. Bye for now.